AWGS, week 1 of our rifle whitetail wolf hunts. Here we have David Souza of Massachusetts.
Howdy.
Well, David, looks like you had a good morning. Why don't you tell us about your hunt?
Good morning indeed. Came up for the first week this year. Been coming for, this is my 5th time up. Usually come third week, mid-season or last week. So this was nice to come up for the first week this time. Weather was not warm, it was cool for the first week, but not cold like it usually is. No snow. Makes it a little trickier to stay on the ball all week and catch the deer without the snowy backdrop. But great hunt per usual. Saw one buck first day, a young buck, and action just picked up each day. This is, what day is it? Day 4?
Day 4.
Yeah, had some other buck sightings. Saw a great big buck on day 2, just about at the end of the cut line, about 400 yards out, and beautiful deer. A few other does and small bucks that day, and then yesterday, day 3, was interesting. I had a real treat. Saw a 8-point first thing in the morning, and was watching him in the cut line, and turned around and looked to my north and had myself a mountain lion coming up the quad trail. That was a first. I was always hoping to see one, but that was pretty special, quite a treat. And he came in probably to about 150 yards and caught my movement when I reached for my video camera. Got some footage of him and watched him mosey along, go back into the bush. Saw 10 deer yesterday over the course of the day, and then in the afternoon that cat popped back out again in the same spot he had gone in the morning, and headed north, and thankfully away from me, but I still had to walk down his tracks going out last night, so that made the hair stand up on the back of my neck. But pretty special to be able to witness that. And then also yesterday afternoon got a shot at a black wolf, which I haven't seen a wolf up here yet. I've heard them numerous times, but had yet to lay eyes on one, and got an opportunity at a wolf. I missed as he came running across the cut line. I saw him parallel in the bush running along, and he caught my wind and put the afterburners on and broke across the cut line at only probably, I don't know what that is, maybe 60, 70-ish yards, and fired a shot at him. But yeah, it was above my pay grade. I'm not much on wolves running flat out, but great time per usual with Dean and all the boys. New lodge, second year at the new lodge. That place is unbelievable. The hospitality, accommodations, the people, the lodge itself, the food, everything's top notch. Dean and the guides, top notch, professional as can be. Everything's organized. All the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted. Just a real top-notch operation. And yeah, came out this morning, a little groggy and foggy. It's starting to wear on me, but it's what it is up here. You just get out and get in the stand before legal shooting time and ride it up for the day and see what happens. And didn't have to wait long this morning. Doe broke out of the west. Same crossing where I saw the wolf yesterday, and she scampered across, stopped in the bush and looked back, so I got ready, and this guy came out probably 20-30 seconds later, half a minute or so, trotting across, and I yelled and stopped him, and he almost got across on me. Actually, he was just about in the bush on the opposite side when he stopped, and happens fast up here. Pulled up and got him in the crosshairs and decided to shoot, and he didn't go very far, probably 30-40 yards into the bush, and down he went. Exciting hunt as always, and looking forward to next year already. So as long as Dean keeps the wheels spinning on this outfit, I'm gonna keep coming back, because this is my favorite place on earth. It's just awesome people, awesome landscape. Just can't say enough about it. Just enjoy my experience more and more each time that I come. A little sad that I got to wait another year to do it again, but I can get some rest tomorrow. I got a day and a half left. Hopefully the boys have some success the rest of the week. Still got a lot of guns in the woods. Buddy Joe from Minnesota, he's up with his dad. He's a regular, and he killed a beautiful 8-point yesterday. So we got 2 down and hopefully some more to go. But very blessed, thankful, and fortunate to be here, per always.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you in camp. We can't wait to see you again.
Thanks a lot, Dylan. Thank you to Dean, you, Dylan, Greg, Sheldon, and all the staff at the lodge. Everybody here is great people, so don't miss out on it. If you want to hunt Alberta, this is the place to hunt.
Well, thank you.
You good, Dylan?
Good work, Joe.
Oh, absolutely.
2025 AWGS Whitetail.
Can't beat that. Big 8 points in the popples. Beauty.
Great work, Joe.
Hey, hopefully one of many for this week and the rest of the other 2 weeks of camp too.
That's right. It's going to be a good week.
Yeah, the old icebreaker. Thanks, buddy.
This is AWGS 2025 Whitetail Wolf Rifle Hunt. We've got Joe here from Minnesota. Well, Joe, it looks like you got a whitetail buck this afternoon.
Sure did. Yeah, year 5 goes out with a bang. We're very blessed to be here again with Dean and the crew. Absolutely amazing experience as always. Very blessed with another great opportunity at an awesome 8-point. It's been pretty good. The rut's just starting to get going. He came in chasing a doe, came out of the bottom over here, just roaring, deep guttural kind of buck roar. So that was super exciting. And he chased the doe out into this thicket and, just stopped him, yelled at him, had a quick chance, saw his tines here and made a quick decision that very blessed I did, because I always love big 8 points and always the big body deer that Alberta has to offer. And, it's Wednesday, so wish it lasted a little longer, but also grateful to have an amazing buck and be able to go back to camp and tell the story and spend time with the rest of the hunters. And Jeff and Catherine are great as always. The food's been unbelievable. Lodge, everything, it's just been tremendous. And having Dylan here, a new guide or new addition, makes it even more fun. Hearing his stories and expertise and getting us on these big deer, it's what it's all about. And very, very grateful for another successful year.
Well, Joe, great job this afternoon. Great job this week. And you've been a pleasure to have in camp. And I guess we're going to get this thing loaded up and get him out of here.
Yeah, thank you. And looking forward to many more years to come. Thanks, Dylan.
It's the second last day of the 2025 Alberta Wilderness Guide Services first rut hunt in Alberta, Canada. We have Todd Bradley from Virginia, who successfully harvested this beautiful buck this morning. Well, here's your chance to tell us your story.
Third buck I saw. This small one was early around 9 o'clock, and then this guy around 11. Lucky enough to make a tracking. No tracking on this one. It's not where he's standing.
So what else have you seen this morning? You said this is your third buck?
Saw a small 7-pointer and a spike. Spike was actually on the same trail as this one.
Okay. What else you gonna tell us? That's about it?
I'm talking fast.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we appreciate you coming out. I know there's lots of other outfits you could have signed on with, but you chose our AWGS, so we're just excited and thankful that you did. So
This is my second trip up, and doesn't disappoint.
that's
Great week.
It's good to hear. How was camp life?
Oh, it's great. People are great. Guys are great. Food is incredible. Can't recommend it enough.
What about the food? Is there anything else?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Food's pretty good.
What makes it so good?
As I said last year, I'd come up here just to eat.
Yeah, the food is quite something. And how was your accommodation?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's pretty good too.
Well, again, we're glad and we're grateful for you to come out, and you got a chance, and you connected on this beautiful, beautiful Alberta whitetail buck. So congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.
Well, Matt, what do you have laying right there?
Oh, it's a deer. It's a nice 10-point.
Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, he came in behind me and scared me when he blew right here on the bank, and I turned around and saw his face. Decided he was going to get it.
Well, good for you. Congratulations.
Yeah, well, thank you.
This is AWGS Week 3 Rifle Whitetail Wolf Hunts. Here we have Matt from New York. Well, Matt, looks like something happened this afternoon. You want to explain what happened?
I had a great first morning. I got dropped off by Dylan here this morning, and when things calmed down, about 80 yards from my stand, 2 bucks were fighting. I couldn't see them. I could just hear them, and that got me pretty excited. And so after shooting the light, I wheezed at them, and then they stopped. So I figured I blew it or scared them away, or they were small. And a few hours went by, and I saw some does and had a nice lunch. And after a little while, I started some grunt calls, and this deer must have come over the knob here right behind me. I didn't know he was there. And he snorted, so he either winded me or saw me and got my attention. So he was on his way out when I got my eyes on him, and I had to make a quick call. And you know, I've had just a great time here, and so this is an exciting morning, and it's not always about the size of the deer. So we had a great time. It's a great spot. Everybody was really well prepared. The stands are nice. The food is nice. And you know, I called Dean almost a year ago exactly, right after last year's season, and wanted to do this trip for my retirement. And he has been terrific throughout the whole year, answering my questions and getting right back to me, and helping me prepare for coming up to Alberta, which is a new place for me. And I just couldn't be happier, and can't say enough good things. It's been a terrific experience, and I look forward to the rest of the week, chasing some wolves and having fun retrieving other people's deer, hopefully, and just having a good time.
Well, congratulations, Matt. Will you be coming back with AWGS?
I absolutely will. I don't know when. Sounds like he's booked up for a bit, but yeah, I'm going to try to get back and come back for one of the giants that they've got running around here.
Well, we look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you. I look forward to it too.
What do we have here, sir?
Yeah. Come out up there with a couple of does here. I kept looking back. I saw him go out that way. I just could see the horns pretty much. And then all of a sudden the doe started looking back that way. I figured for sure he's coming back out of there. He just come flying out of there. So I gave a big yell like Dean said, and he stopped. Perfect shot. So went right down.
Boom. Probably 270, I'm going to guess, something like that.
Yeah.
For distance. Well, you dropped him. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nice deer. Nice character. Nice.
Got lots of character.
Nice character buck for sure. For sure. Yeah. Lots of character, little extras.
Massive, nice big bodied deer.
Yeah. No, nice. Nice, good representative Alberta deer. Well done. Nice bush buck. You popped the cherry on this location.
Yeah.
Yep. We hunted it years and years ago. We hunted it for one season. We got 3 days in here, and then they logged everything about 10 years ago. So I've been keeping my eye on it for the last few years. So it got trimmed and cleaned this year, and well, here's the result. So
yeah.
Thanks for that. Thanks for making the shot, making a count, and doing what you need to do to create your own opportunity.
Thanks for the opportunity.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. It was a little bit slow in here earlier this week. We had lockdown earlier in the week, but we just knew once lockdown's over, the bucks are going to be moving.
Yep.
So.
Well, he was sure chasing today.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I've heard from one of the other guys. He said he saw a 160 today. Couldn't get on him in time, so they're moving. So hopefully this is the first of many. Congrats, Gary.
Thank you.
AWGS 2025 rifle whitetail wolf hunts, and we have Gary Cosh from Cooperstown, New York, is up on his first hunt with us on day 4.
We've had lockdown earlier this week, but we're breaking free now, and on day 4, Gary dropped the hammer with about a 270-yard shot on this buck that was harassing a bunch of does, so he figured that he would help save the does from this buck. Is that right, Gary?
Yeah, that's about how it happened.
Hey, why don't you tell us about your experience here, your first time up with AWGS, and about this hunt, and what your thoughts are in general.
Well, you know, as Dean said, started off a little slow. Deer seemed to be in lockdown. We weren't seeing a lot of deer. Yesterday morning, I did see a buck in the same location, not the same buck. This morning, a couple of does came out and fed about where we are, and I could tell they were looking back. I'm sure there was another deer coming. I knew it was going to be a buck, and sure enough, this guy came along. I didn't present a shot right at first, but he headed in a thick slash here on my left, and I noticed the does were watching in there, and he come running out in the middle of them, and I gave a big yell like Dean had told us to, and he stopped, presented the shot, and this is where he lay.
Well done. Well done. Great execution. Way to follow the plan and capitalize on your opportunity, or this opportunity for this deer. It's a great deer. Doesn't have a big frame or anything on him, but man, what a character buck. Like, just huge mass, little extra kicker in there. Great deer. Real pretty looking cape on him. Fabulous. Well done, sir. Well done.
Thank you.
Cool. Why don't you head on in there, Jeff? Go in behind him and get down low. Good stuff. Well, this is Jeff's first season guiding. Jeff is one of the owners of the lodge that we operate out of. Fantastic facility, and Jeff popped the cherry with Gary here. So nice work, boys. It's a nice first deer. So congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats. Good stuff. Well,
Thanks for the opportunity.
You are welcome, sir. It's just a matter of time. Like we've been saying, not everyone's going to get an opportunity to good deer, but more often than not, most of the guys are going to, and you just have to be ready. That's really all it's about. It doesn't matter how many deer you've seen. If you've seen 20 a day, or if you've seen 0 deer a day, you're really here to see one deer.
Yeah.
And it's really about just being ready for when that opportunity happens, just like you were, so you're able to execute. So, well done, sir.
It can happen fast.
Yes, it does. It always does. Hours and hours of sitting and looking, followed up by seconds, and then it's over. Good stuff. Congrats, boys. Let's get this buck out of here and back to the skinning shack.
What do you see there, Steve?
Oh, look at that. Looks, there's a dead deer up there.
Go check it out.
Not as big as I thought.
That's a nice buck, Steve.
Oh, he's a great buck.
That's a beautiful buck.
Look at the mass on him.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Big old Roman nose, big neck.
So are you happy now?
Oh, I've been happy. I just, yeah, that's a good looking deer.
Good for you. Congratulations.
I saw that, see that neck right there?
Yeah.
That's when I decided, oh yeah, we got to shoot him.
Good for you. Well, Steve Marcus from Ely, Nevada. What do you think about this? What just happened here?
That was quick.
Yeah.
It was really quick. I couldn't hardly see into the sun. I'm like, what is that? And then he come out. I was like, oh boy. So I could see his mask and his neck, and I'm like, and his head. I was like, that's a good mature buck.
Turn your head that way a bit.
I said, that you got to shoot at that buck.
Well, congratulations. That is a tremendous buck. That is a beauty. Good for you. I know you were sitting a long time and it was getting cold, but you stuck with the program and
Stay positive.
you stayed positive. You sure did.
This is the only actual real buck I seen.
Yeah.
But worth it.
Yeah. So what do you think about AWGS now? This is your first trip here, isn't it?
This is my first trip. Yes.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think of the accommodations?
The accommodations were out of this world. I think they're trying to kill us by feeding us too much. But it's a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking. Justin Rogers and I are talking about coming back in 2 years.
Yeah,
Skip
that's right.
next year and come back.
You're connected with Justin and John
Justin,
and Dan.
John, and Dan.
Yeah, they're longtime clients here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so happy for you. This is amazing. So
cool.
Congratulations again.
Yeah.
And it's going to be dark here right away, so we are going to get to work.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay, 2025 AWGS rifle whitetail wolf hunts. And we have Steve Marcus up here on his first hunt with us. He's an acquaintance of Justin and John and Dan, another group from Nevada that's been up here a number of different times with us. And Steve came on his first whitetail hunt, and I would say that he's taken a pretty nice buck here. Steve, why don't you tell us about your experience here with AWGS and about this buck and the hunt and how it all transpired?
Cool. Yeah, so Justin, John, and Dan, I was supposed to come with them last year, and I couldn't make it, so I came up this year. And when I got here, it's amazing. It's just such a well-run organization that, and the accommodations are just through the roof. And they got us out on our hunts, and my guide Greg, he was an absolute, just great guy to be around. Kept me going positive the whole time. I think on the fourth day, I was up watching, and just before dark, I saw this guy sneaking through the trees, and I mean, he was being stealthy, and he was crossing from south to north, and I couldn't really tell at first because he was in the trees, and then I saw his side, and that just the blading just caught my eye and looked to be a fully matured deer. So it was great, and he gave me the opportunity, and the old rifle did its job, and wasn't much of a tracking job, 75 yards at the most.
Nice.
And it was just a memorable experience. So Justin and I are talking about coming back in maybe a year, not next year, but the following year, 2 years.
Yeah.
And he says it depends on how much fun you have, how bad you want to come back. So right now I think we're going to be looking at it. So
Good stuff.
I think it'll be good. So,
Good stuff. Yeah, that's it. Just, turn him like that a little bit so we can see. This deer doesn't have a real big frame as far as width, but man, has he got mass and blading and kickers and junk, just kind of everything that most, this deer has basically what most guys that come to Alberta looking for a whitetail has. It's just, those are the things that a lot of the bucks up here, mature bucks, have. Just little extra kicker points and mass and dark antlers. So congrats, Steve. We're glad that you came up. I'm super happy for you, and you made a great shot and made everything work, and we appreciate you coming up and just being a real good client. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.
Good stuff. Well done there, young fella. What a deer. What a deer. Congrats again.
Looking forward to coming back.
Excellent. 2025 Alberta Wilderness Guide Service rifle whitetail wolf hunts. It's our third week here, and we have Ron Miller from Montana is up with his first hunt with us. And Ron, it looks like you've taken a pretty cool looking deer. Why don't you tell us about this deer and how things happen, and what your experience has been like here with Alberta Wilderness Guide Service?
I've had a great time, great lodging. The people are great that work here. Basically, the hunt started out, it was pretty chilly in the morning, and I didn't see a whole lot of deer. About 9:30, I saw 3 does come through, and then it was pretty quiet, and then a big snowstorm blew in for about an hour or so, and then that quit. In about 3 o'clock or so, I was looking down the cut line, and I turned right, didn't see anything. Turned back to the left, and this guy was running right down the middle of the cut line, and he come down over the hill and stopped dead in his tracks and looked straight up at me, and I could tell he was about ready to run. So I hurried as quick as I could to figure out if I wanted to shoot him, put the scope on him like they told me to, and touched the shot off, and he fell to the ground. His chest hit the ground. He jumped back up and took off to the left and went out of sight.
And then, of course, I had to stop and calm down for a while. I was pretty excited and called everybody. And then we went in. Didn't find any blood at first, but he was within about 30 yards, I'd say, from where he had dropped. And I was real happy that we were able to find him, and he's a great deer.
Good stuff. Yeah, real character deer. He's got some blading going on his tine. He's got that split G2, busted eye guard, and cool deer and a great story. And yeah, a nice result, or a great result for your first hunt. Well, thanks for coming up. We appreciate your patronage. And yeah, hopefully we get to see you again one day.
Yes.
Good stuff. Well, congrats. AWGS 2025 Whitetail Wolf Rut Hunts. And we have Tim Evans from Hart, Michigan here. Is up with us, and during our second week here, we got a little snow last night. He's seen some bucks. It was a little slow to begin. We had lockdown the first few days. Action's been slowly picking up, and I would say it picked up quite nicely this morning. What do you have to say there, Tim?
Yeah, it's been beautiful here. A little slow, like he said, but action picked up 2 days ago. It was pretty good yesterday, and today you see the results.
Just turn his head just a little bit from side to side so we can see that big, beautiful 8-point.
Okay.
What a great mature buck. He's at least 6. Looking at his bases, I wouldn't be surprised if he's 7 years old. Big deer.
The body on this deer is just unbelievable.
Probably
for us guys from Michigan.
Yeah, I'd say he's a solid 280 pounds live weight on the hoof.
Beautiful.
Well done.
Just absolutely beautiful.
Did these guys at AWGS, did they do things okay, or like what would you say if someone else was looking to come on a hunt?
My guide was Jeff.
Yeah.
And he went beyond what it would take, because it's not easy dragging me around. I'll tell you, it's not easy, and he's done it very well.
Excellent. Well, speaking of Jeff, why don't you get in there, get in behind, and get down nice and low there. Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. What do you guys have to say to each other?
Congratulations, Tim. That's a beautiful buck.
Jeff, thank you so much for everything you've done. I know it hasn't been easy getting in and out of here.
It's all fun for me.
Well,
it was my pleasure.
I appreciate that, but I know trying to shift my fat ass around on that quad is hard. So, but it's been great.
Good
we got
stuff.
The tent set up good, and he come from quite a ways to the west this morning. I could see him walking and coming, and kept letting him come, and my friend Seven Mag did the number.
I say so.
Yeah.
I say so.
Meant to be.
Yep, it was.
That's a great deer. Congrats, man.
Okay.
He'll look fantastic on your wall.
Thank you for everybody here.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well done, boys. Tim, did you shoot yourself a big deer?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
How? You impressed by the size of that thing?
Look how big this thing is. My God. They are just absolute horses. Now, I wanted to mention how good the food and the company's been at the lodge. It's fantastic. But just look at this thing. I don't know, when you're from Michigan, these are amazing.
Good stuff. Congrats.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.
This is AWGS 2025, week 3, rifle whitetail wolf hunts. Here we have Jeff from Washington. Well, Jeff, it looks like you had quite the last 2 days. What happened today?
Well, after seeing quite a few bucks on day 1, I think it was like 25 deer in total on day 1, which was a exceptional day. Lots of good movement, and saw quite a few bucks and couple bucks to take a look at, couple shooters, and come back this morning for day 2, and we get a couple inches of snow, and just a great day in general. Not as much movement today, but had a couple bucks in the snow that you just couldn't quite get eyes on real well. But this buck came out this evening following a doe, stood there long enough to take a good shot, and he's got good mass, and very happy with him. Can't thank Dylan and Dean enough for everything they're doing. The lodge is fantastic. Food is wonderful. You'll gain weight eating here. That's why you got to always pick a stand with a good walk so you can burn off them calories. So can't say enough about it, and we'll be back next year and hopefully find some more bucks like this, and there's plenty out there.
Well, Jeff, it was a pleasure having you in camp. Thanks again for choosing AWGS.
Yeah, thank you.
Northern Alberta with Alberta Wilderness Guide Services. Today we got John Slavik from Massachusetts. And John, what do you figure here on your first whitetail wolf rut hunt in Northern Alberta?
Yeah, it was a great week. I spent a few days looking for deer, seeing a lot of deer, and kind of waiting for that shooter to come along. And today at Triple Nut, I saw about 7 deer and 5 bucks, and it's getting late in the day. It was about 3:30, and this guy steps out right into the cut, and about 150 yards. And I looked at him. I'm like, that's a shooter right there. I took the shot and got a flinch. He dove into the woods and made life a little inconvenient for us, but we got him out, and he's a nice big buck. I'm really happy with him. Really happy with the experience.
Yeah, right on. He is a nice big buck. Nice body on him. They're rutted up pretty good. Nice big neck.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Good color.
Yeah. How's your experience been up here?
Yeah.
With everything else?
It's been awesome. I came with a buddy came with Chris Donahue, who's done this 3 times already, and this is his 4th time, and he got me up here with him this time. We made the reservation 1.5 years ago, and I've been thinking about this hunt for 1.5 years, and finally got out here, and the lodge is great. The food's great. We had a great crew this year, a lot of first timers, and it's been a lot of fun. Made some really good friends too. So everything's been awesome. Dean has been fantastic in terms of organizing this, and Don, my fearless guide here, has been awesome, helping me out, giving me advice, and
keeping you calm.
Keeping me calm and doing all the grunt work, getting this bad boy out of the woods. So yeah, great experience overall.
Yeah, it was a bit of a pull, wasn't it?
Yeah, sure was.
And I gotta lighten up on the sandwiches, I think. Anyways, well, congratulations there. It's a nice 10-point. Nice mature buck.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Congratulations. He'll taste good. He'll look good on the wall. Everything.
Sure will.
The weather was nice. Couldn't ask for better. Cool.
Yeah. Amen.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Don.
Out.
AWGS 2025 rifle whitetail wolf hunts, and we have John Slavik from Dover, Massachusetts up here, and he has taken himself one heck of a nice deer. John, why don't you tell us about your first experience here at AWGS, about this deer, the hunt, and about the time you've had.
Yeah, the time's been great. First few days, up and down activity-wise. Day 4, I was in Triple Nut, and a lot of activity during the day, and then went through a little quiet period, and this guy stepped out at 3:30 and really presented me with a nice shot, and followed the process of what Dean has told us in terms of really identifying a mature buck, and went through the quick checklist, made a quick decision, and took the shot about 150 yards, and he jumped into the woods, and we found him, and great buck. The experience has been fantastic. Everything from the lodge to the other hunters. A lot of first timers this week, which was kind of nice for me, and I'm here with my buddy Chris Donahue, who this is his 4th time here, so nice to have him here as well and be able to share this with him, and it's been great. Thanks, Dean. It's been awesome, man.
You're welcome, John. That's a pretty nice deer you've taken there. So
yeah, it sure is.
Big mature Alberta bush buck, and that's what guys come up here to hunt. It's what we have to offer, and you waited for the right opportunity and capitalized on it. So thank you for doing your part of the job. We appreciate that. That's a great deer, and we look forward to having you back in camp again.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for the education.
No worries. Good stuff. Congrats.
Thanks.
Take one. Third week whitetail rut and wolf hunts in northern Alberta with Alberta Wilderness Guide Services.
What else are you gonna tell us? That's about it.
This is AWGS 2025, week 1, right? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was a bit of a pull, wasn't it?
Yeah, sure was.
And I gotta lighten up on the sandwiches, I think. Whew.
What about the food? Is there anything else?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
What makes it so good?
As I said last year, I'd come up here just to eat.
Okay, quiet on the set. Take one.
Shot a 5x5 buck. 4x4, sorry. Take two.
AWGS 2025 rifle whitetail wolf hunts. And we have John Slavik from Dover, Massachusetts is up here with us. I didn't say that Massachusetts, right? Take two.
Cut.